Chemistry is one of the weirdest things humans experience. Two people meet, sometimes nothing happens, sometimes conversation feels painful. Think about the last time you met someone and the conversation just worked. No effort, no awkwardness, just instant connection. That's what we are breaking down today. And sometimes, for absolutely no logical reason, two humans suddenly connect like they've known each other forever. That's chemistry, and honestly, nobody fully understands it. Scientists can explain hormones, psychology, attraction, and body language, but chemistry still feels slightly magical. Not movie magic, really human magic. The kind where conversations flow natural and suddenly 3 hours disappear without anybody noticing. Meanwhile, with the wrong person, 5 minutes can feel like serving a prison sentence emotionally. Attractive and boring in conversation is genuinely one of the most disappointing combinations a human being can encounter. Chemistry changes everything. The funny thing is that people often think chemistry is only about looks. Wrong. Looks create attention. Chemistry creates connection. Huge difference. Because someone can be attractive and still have the conversational energy of expired bread. Very unfortunate situation. Now one of the biggest parts of chemistry is comfort. People connect faster when they feel relaxed enough to be themselves. That's why some conversations feel effortless. Nobody is trying too hard. Nobody is performing constantly. Both people just exist naturally together. Comfort matters because humans mirror emotional energy. If one person feels tense, nervous, or overly guarded, the interaction becomes harder automatically. Meanwhile, relaxed energy spreads too. Laughter becomes easier, conversation flows better, even silence feels less awkward. While the part is that scientists have studied this for decades and still can't fully explain why some people just click, which honestly makes it more interesting, not less. That's important because real chemistry is not only non-stop talking. Sometimes it's being comfortable even during quiet moments. And honestly, that level of comfort is surprisingly rare. Most humans are walking around mentally buffering during social interactions. Now, is something people underestimate. Curiosity creates chemistry. Humans naturally feel closer to people who seem genuinely interested in them, not fake interview style interest. Real curiosity. What excites you? What do you enjoy? What's something you've always wanted to do? People light up emotionally when discussing things they care about. And when somebody actually listens carefully, connection grows naturally because attention feels powerful. In modern life, everybody is distracted constantly. Phones, notifications, social media, extension, crisis. So when people gives full attention during conversation, it feels meaningful. That's why chemistry often grows from emotional presence more than perfect words. People remember how interactions felt emotional, not every exact sentence. Food is the part people skip because it's not exciting, but it's actually where real connection starts building. Now, humor is extremely important for chemistry, not because you need to become a stand-up comedian, but because laughter creates emotional closeness quickly. Humans bond through shared emotions, and laughter removes pressure instantly. That's why playful conversations often feel so attractive naturally. You stop overthinking, you relax, you enjoy the moment instead of analyzing every word like a government investigation. Very healthy development. Humor also reveals personality. How someone jokes, what they find funny, whether they can laugh at themselves occasionally. All of this affects connection because chemistry is heavily connected to emotional compatibility. Felt this without realizing. Walk into a tense room and your whole body shifts. Walk into a relaxed one and you loosen up almost immediately. Two people might both be attractive, intelligent, and kind, but if their personalities never naturally flow together, chemistry struggles. It's like trying to connect two chargers that physically do not fit. Excellent technology metaphor. Body language matters massively in chemistry. Humans communicate emotionally before words even appear. Eye contact, smiling, tone of voice, posture, physical closeness, all these tiny signals affect attraction subconsciously. That's why chemistry often feels difficult to explain logically. Your brain notices countless tiny behaviors automatically. For example, people with chemistry often mirror each other naturally. One person leans forward, the other leans too. One person smiles, the other responds immediately. Humans synchronize emotionally without realizing it, which honestly sounds fake until you notice it happening constantly. Eye contact especially creates strong connection, not creepy staring, relaxed eye contact, the kind that says, I'm fully here with you. That emotional presence matters deeply because many people are physically present but mentally somewhere else entirely, usually inside their phones. This video already feels like a conversation that's flowing naturally. That's basically channel chemistry, and subscribing is just you leaning into it. Now, here's where chemistry becomes deeper. Vulnerability. Real connection grows when people slowly become emotionally open with each other. Not trauma dumping your entire life story within 7 minutes. Relax. Healthy vulnerability happens gradually. Sharing thoughts, feelings, embarrassing stories, dreams, fears, the real personality underneath the social mask. Because eventually, chemistry dies if interactions remain completely surface level forever. People connect through authenticity. That's why perfect performance often feels emotionally distant. Meanwhile, small moments of honesty creates closeness naturally. A person admitting nervousness honestly can feel more attractive than someone pretending to be flawless constantly. Humans trust authenticity. Perfection feels suspicious. Now, this part is important. Chemistry cannot be forced. You cannot logically manufacture emotional connection like assembling furniture from IKEA. Sometimes, two people simply click naturally. Sometimes they don't, and honestly, that's okay. A lot of people waste energy trying to force a connection where none exists. Meanwhile, real chemistry usually feels easier. Not always perfect, not always instant, but natural. That's why desperation often adds attraction. When someone tries too hard constantly, interactions become tense. Chemistry grows better when people relax enough to let conversations happen naturally instead of controlling every second. Humans connect emotionally, not mechanically. So, how do you build chemistry with someone? Usually through comfort, curiosity, humor, emotional presence, body language, and authenticity. Not manipulation, not pretending, not memorizing dating tricks from strangers online wearing sunglasses indoors. Just real connection. Because chemistry is less about perfection and more about emotional compatibility. How someone makes you feel, how naturally conversations flow, how comfortable you become around each other over time. And honestly, chemistry often appears in tiny moments. Shared laughter, long conversations, comfortable silence, eye contact that lasts slightly longer than expected. Those little things matter because deep down, humans are simply searching for connection with people who make life feel lighter, easier, and more alive emotionally. And honestly, that's probably what chemistry really is. Just watch a video about how human conversation can't be forced, and yet here you are, still not subscribed, forcing me to ask directly, which is honestly bad chemistry between us. And I'd like to fix it. So subscribe.